the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video. Family, thank you guys for joining the video for today. Here we have NFT bull Willy Wonka, Brad has the Selman smile, Huddle the ODL. Let's take a look, guys. XRP diamond hands, guys. We are very near, because we can see that the storm is really there, guys. Everything is plummeting. And I don't think that we're going to stop for a while, guys. I think that Bitcoin is going to really go lower than where we are now. But don't forget, this XRP stuff is almost over. The lawsuit is coming to an end. Let's take a look at this video, guys. Very interesting.
Listen, it's the same with the U.S. dollar. Appropriate activity, inappropriate activity. Joining us now on the set, CEO of leading enterprise blockchain company Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. Yes, of course, Ripple, related to XRP. Brad would know a thing or two about this, along with Charlie Gasparino.
I know nothing. He knows everything.
I know nothing. What do you make of what Powell said? He kind of gave it to both sides.
What did he say, though? Did he say anything?
It's not entirely clear. By the way, I do want to start by just saying that I and the team at Ripple feel so strongly about standing with the people of Ukraine, and I just want to put that out there.
Sure.
But my comment, as I listen to some of the things I hear out of Washington, is just I fear that there's a lack of knowledge. There's a lack of information about how crypto really works. And I think it does a disservice to responsible actors like Ripple, who are working with governments, with sanctions. Everything that is enforced from a sanction point of view through fiat currency, anything that Ripple does is enforced in the exact same way. And so there's no different level playing field. And I think in some ways, I heard Senator Warren saying things yesterday that felt like it's holding crypto to a different standard and expecting, for example, a blanket ban of all crypto in some of these countries in a way that, well, you can still use PayPal, you can still use these, some of these other things, and I don't think we should treat them differently.
Ripple is like Swift, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, Ripple's starting point, kind of our first use case for the technology, the blockchain technology, right, and the digital asset XRP was to solve that cross-border payments problem.
Right.
Swift is quite antiquated, kind of designed 50 years ago. It's slow, it's expensive, but it is a choke point that the government's used to enforce sanctions. My point is, nothing that Ripple is doing circumvents any of that.
So you're following the sanctions exactly? Like, for example, it's like, what, 8 banks, but a couple can still trade through it theoretically?
Correct. The sanctions are applied through what I'll call the choke points, the on-ramps and off-ramps. Right. That's true for Swift, that's true for Ripple. Regardless of what I'll call just the plumbing of how things are moving, the choke points are the endpoints. So I think, when I step back and look at this, I think there is a lack of knowledge. I think people need to understand that crypto isn't this kind of black box. It's kind of back from when it was known as Silk Road. The industry has come a long way.
So an oligarch, or let's just say Vladimir Putin, couldn't finance tanks through Bitcoin.
Look, one of the things that people don't realize is there's just not enough liquidity.
Yeah.
Russia used to trade pre-sanctions $50 billion of cross-border kind of transactions per day. Crypto does not have anywhere near that. So, look, in the same way that somebody could be taking wheelbarrows of rubles or the Ukrainian currency across to Poland and things, there are ways you could do that, but it's really not significantly dissimilar.
Why are they so obsessed with it then? It's so weird.
I think it's a kind of clickbait. It's a hot item. I think people, it adds a relevance and excitement around some of these things, but I think people don't understand.
Well, we had spoken to Gary Gensler of the Securities and Exchange Commission. I know you saw that interview because we were emailing afterward about it, but he specifically tried to say that he wants to very much focus on what's a security and what is an actual token, a cryptocurrency. I feel like if that's the case and he's holding you to that standard, at some point he's going to have to go after Ether as well, because Ether and Ethereum are those two very similar paths, just like XRP and Ripple, are they not?
Look, I think that's absolutely true. I don't want to comment on what they should. As it relates to Ethereum, my view is it's very clear Ethereum's a currency. It's very clear XRP is a currency. and that the SEC, I mean, he was interviewed yesterday, Gary Gensler was, or maybe it was even this morning, and commented that, hey, we're going to lose some cases. This is the definition of
So you think he was saying he was
regulation
gonna lose-
by enforcement.
He was going to lose. You think he was saying he was going to lose your case?
I don't know what he was saying. I think but he did say, hey, we're going to lose some, and we're okay with that. That's
where
the
are you?
definition.
Where are you on the case? Let's get an update.
The quick update, on Monday was the last day of expert testimony, expert depositions, et cetera. And so the case continues to move forward. We're expecting some decisions from the court, sooner rather than later as it relates to a couple of decisions before the court. But look, it's moved slowly. I think Gary Gensler has continued to kind of go with a narrative that crypto is the Wild West. It's not the Wild West. Are there bad actors? Yes, there's bad actors in all parts
Well,
of...
bad actors in money laundering
That's
and U.S.
exactly right.
dollars.
I found it fascinating from reading the documents for all the stuff they said about how bad it was that you did an unregistered securities. They never say anything bad about your platform. Why is that? I mean, because it's
And
nothing
of course,
bad.
well, the irony there is, like, we were in the SEC's offices. I met with Chairman Clayton. I was meeting with commissioners. No one ever once said, hey, we think XRP is a security. And then they look backwards and say, now we think it's all a security. That's a hard.
Very interesting, guys. You can just see, look where Brett Garlinghouse actually referred to. He referred to that interview where he said, Gary Gensler actually said that, hey, we're gonna win some and we're gonna lose some cases. Now, guys, this is all not coincidence. Brett really knows what's going on here, guys. And sooner than later, we're gonna have that headline that XRP declared not a security. Be prepared, guys, because any day now, it can happen any day now. And when that happens, expect a major price injection on XRP. And not just XRP, it's gonna maybe be for the altcoins, because not just XRP will get a huge price spike if this happens, because it's good for cryptocurrency overall. It means that cryptocurrencies can get legalized and be used for real use cases, and the world will actually see that. And that is what we're after here, guys. That's our mission here. We are in it for the long run, excuse me. So this was very long time ago, guys, where actually Vitalik said this, right? Looks like Ripple team is sinking to new level of strangeness. This was a while back, but just interesting because look at this, guys. XRP is a fully functional currency that offers a better alternative to Bitcoin. XRP is widely adopted digital asset based on an open source blockchain technology with an extremely robust, fully functioning currency market. XRP consistently ranks among the top 3 virtual currencies by market capitalization alongside Bitcoin and Ether, the 2 Chinese-controlled virtual currencies that the SEC has stated are not securities. Now, this is very funny because here you can just see, guys, that XRP was not a currency from the start. Same shitcoin company you applied to work for. Look at that. Vitalik Buterin tried to be an intern at Ripple, and then he actually went and created Ethereum. The end is near. $100 per XRP is just the beginning. Now, guys, I want you to understand something, because a lot of people say, but if you look at market cap or this and that, XRP can never be $100 or $1,000. But what did Brad just say? Brad Garlinghouse just said, guys, that there is not enough liquidity to move $50 billion per day. Now, what do you think that will happen if XRP wants to be the world currency, or not even the world currency, just being used in the same place that Swift is being used? What do you think has to happen for the price, guys? It has to go to huge numbers to be able to provide that liquidity. Because as Joel Katz also said, if you need 1 million XRP at $1, you need 1 million XRP to move $1 million, right? But when you have a $1 million coin, you will just need 1 coin. So you will have insane liquidity. So just understand that XRP, because of this, because of all these use cases, it can reach a much higher price than you think, guys. And that is what people don't understand. So here we have, what is SWIFT? What does ejecting Russia achieve? Can Russia evade sanctions through Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency assets? Now, this is just what Brett was talking about. He said you cannot move $50 billion per day because you don't have the liquidity to do that. And that is what we have to understand. Again, why do you think the Digital Pound Foundation is actually saying this, guys? And I'm laughing because it's so obvious what is happening here. They are really preparing themselves for a huge financial change, and it's coming right now. And a lot of people are still sleeping on this, focusing on the war, focusing on Corona, focusing on all these things, while there is something else going on here, guys. This is the new financial system. Now, this video is going to be in 2 parts, guys. Be sure to watch the next one. This one will finish now, and the other one will be uploaded later. Thank you very much.